Hello guys, and welcome back to, well, you guessed it, Civilization 6. Me playing as the Rise and Fall DLC of the Sumerian Empire as Gilgamesh. Yeah, it's going... I mean, if you haven't checked out last session and the last few episodes, I do recommend that you go check them out. Link in the description below and also in the top right, blah-de-blah-de-blah. But pretty much of last session was kind of, compared to the other ones anyway, it's been... quite quiet. It was very, very peaceful. I wasn't at war with anyone. I spent most of my time building up my science and culture. I think I'm still a little bit behind in the whole kind of ranking front. So I'm 4th on science. I'm well behind in culture by any kind of stretch of means. I mean, Tomatekh from Georgian Empire is getting 114 science per turn. I'm only getting 88. So I'm really behind. I'm doing better than a few of these guys now, which is good. Science output, I'm getting up there, so I'm on 235, and I'm not too far. I'm getting more now than the leader. Skiffia is getting ahead of herself. She's now on 253, and I'm on 235, so I just need to keep getting mine science districts up. I think that's what I've been more or less trying to do. I think I've got science districts in most of them. There's 1, 2. I haven't got my 3rd one up here, so I'm missing one in this settlement. I've got one here. Got one here. So I think I'm missing them in at least one of my cities. Plus, I need to start using my unique buildings because these give me culture, science, production, and food. So it's like seems like it's a must. Plus, I really need to get these lions. And yeah, so it's continuation on with that. Really, I don't know if I'm going to go to war with anyone anytime soon. I mean, I can actually upgrade my units to field cannons now, which would be maybe a good idea to get my crossbowmen kind of bunked up a little bit. So I'm going to just spend some dosh. There we go, we got scorched earth because of that, which is good. Because it's the only thing that's really hard. Oh god, I'm going to... What's this for? A tank! I'm actually in the point now where I can get tanks. Wow, that is... I am really far behind. We've got artillery there, which is good. We can upgrade this guy to a supply convoy. And I can upgrade them to tanks. Where's my infantry? I haven't actually got hardly any infantry, have I? Oh, yeah, there we go. Infantry. I have 1 infantryman. Although, why is that all the way over there? What happened to this guy? Or did I move it and not realise? Maybe that were the case. Yeah, so it's trying to think what's the best course of action right now on terms of science, because I am... Holy shit. No. They're not all the way over there. I'm here. I'm just getting to electricity. And it apparently looks like that Tomir and Tamar are all the way at the end on their science. There's no way that they're there on that much. 49 researched, 48, 47, 45. Yeah, they've beelined it. That's pretty much what they've done. They've gone down and just... Yeah, there's no way that they... I'm actually saying that. We're not too far away how many techs, but... Yeah, they've more or less focused on getting some of these. Which is a bit of a worry, actually, to be honest, because let's focus on science. Have they researched anything just yet? No, they haven't. So I think that's a bit of a weird glitch on that matter, because if they're that far ahead, I'm going to get very worried quickly. Still, I think we're going to get a bit behind on science. So I don't think I really need to do it else. So let's just move into next turn. I noticed recently, actually, they've advertised for Axis, anyway, the developers of Civilization 6, I think it's for Axis, have announced the new DLC for Civ 6, which looks absolutely fantastic. Although, oh, hello. I think you are blind. No, my troops are merely passing by, don't worry.
In both directions.
What we got here, so we've got a naval tradition, which gives us naval infrastructure on policy. Oh yeah, I was actually thinking about building a navy at some point, wasn't I? Yeah, so they announced the new DLC called Gathering Storms, which will add like natural disasters. It adds the World Congress back to the game, diplomatic victories in there as well, and there's a couple other things as well. New wonders you can do with the game. Yeah, there's going to be a new pollution system based on the game. That's more or less like a late game kind of thing. Although saying that, the price of it is something I could scoff at. And that's one thing I kind of disagree with a lot when it comes to Firaxis and their pricing of certain games, that they seem to want to... I don't know, they don't price them well enough to make it seem like it's right. And this is something which I've noticed quite often enough with them, is that they price the DLC ridiculously expensive and then no one wants to pay for it. And I mean, like I said, when Rise and Fall came out, the price of it was not even funny. It was... it was just mind-boggling. Paying over £34 for a DLC or an expansion, regardless how big it is just stupid. That's new game prices coming in there. And yeah, that's actually something which was... so that was the advertisement for it. It's going to cost $34.99 for the new DLC, obviously UK pounds for me. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to pay that. Even when it comes out. It doesn't come out till February next year. But again, I have some kind of stipulations on DLC of not paying out. I got Rise and Fall look enough cheaper. I didn't pay full price for this. I got it at a fraction of the price because I was like, I'm not paying for that. And I know they've had quite a lot of backlash of a lot of people because how expensive it is. But I don't really know what sometimes you can do on it. It just seems like that you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. You don't want to say it too cheap that you can't pay your developers for the DLC that they've obviously developed, but you don't want to be overcharging where people then are either not wait until it goes on sale, or people then having a backlash. And I've been looking at Steam reviews and stuff, and people's been going like, "Oh, that's ridiculously expensive. I'm going to now review your game down lower because of it," which is funny. And it's the reason why a lot of my friends don't have the even Rise and Fall at the moment because of how expensive it is. I think it's on offer at the moment, 33% off. But my friends don't want to pay that much. So I end up in a weird situation that I can't play the base game of Civ 6 anymore, but because my friends don't have Rise and Fall, they can't play with me on the with the new DLC. So it's kind of like we're stuck in many ways. They don't want to pay out for the new DLC because of how expensive it is, but I don't want to go back to the base game because of how horrible it is. And how much it's, Rise and Fall improved Civ 6 in general. So it's a bit of an odd one to be in, to be honest. But I don't really understand what you could really do in that case. It's one thing I'd love to be able to do in this game, do a multiplayer game. I do have a few friends that have Civ 6, but a lot of them don't have Rise and Fall. So it's like, oh, okay, that kind of ruins that idea. But you never know, they might get Rise and Fall, and then the new DLC comes out by this point. It's like, oh, great, we're back to square one again. So we'll see what happens in that regard. What we got here? So he wants. He's going to offer me a wolf pelts, I think that is, and I give him horses. Well, I don't really need them anymore, so yeah, sure, take them. You can have as many horses as you want there, Philip. How are we doing on here? So who's built that? Oh, Tamar's built Petra. That's a bit late. Guess no one really had the space to be able to build Petra, which is fine. Okay, so let's go to you. Let's get production. So I'm trying to get my research labs up to, again, boost my science some more. On 239, I need to get my science up, and these add extra. Plus, I need to get some builders, to be honest, at some point. How are you doing? See, this city doesn't have a campus, so I'm tempted to actually go and start doing that. Just get some campuses going, just to add up. So I'm thinking of putting it... Here would be good, but it kind of replaces the science that I'd get from being next to a district, which just seems weird. This replaces the bonus ox, and then there's this here. So I'm going to put it here. And then definitely going to get library, definitely going to get university, and then definitely going to get research labs in there, and then go for sewers just to... By that point, I've done all the development. Because I really need to catch myself up. The whole problem when you get behind on tech, you end up in a situation that you're not very effective at wars, and so you can easily be stomped by people.
The major poetic substances.
And yeah, you just got to get behind in general because it's the science is one of the main victories you can do. Atomic, but oh. Many dispute with the actual start of the atomic era, but you know it was when Samaria discovered plastic. Okay, that's weird. Because they're ahead of me in research, but yet we've got in first technology of the new era. Or maybe it's just one for me. So we can actually get uranium if we get combined arms, which is something I want to actually find, because I get destroyers and aircraft carriers. Let's get that. It's only 4 turns away. Now, what do I want to get here? Can I actually get an archaeologist? Yes. Get that, please. Get me an archaeologist. I do want to get a builder, but I need to find out... Where's that city that gives me extra? Ah, here you are. Can I buy a builder? No, 340 gold. I'm still a bit away from that yet. I need to build a builder in this settlement when this is done building the Wat, simply so I can actually get some of these other tiles kind of picked up on. How are we doing gold? We're doing gold for definitely good for now. We've got plenty of that out of the way. We can actually build the Casa de Construction, which would give us more faith, more great merchant points, extra production. Wow. Must be built adjacent to a government plaza, which is here. Let's try and see if we can get that. I'd like to get that wonder, if possible. We'll see. So how are we doing on here? I haven't got spies yet. That's how far I am behind in culture, to be honest. I haven't actually unlocked spies yet. I didn't know spies were part of culture, but hey, that's how it works.
Friendship.
Hey, scorched earth.
Scorched earth.
Scorched earth. Yields, pillars doubled. 50% production towards settlers. Plot purchase cost reduced by 20%. Wow, that's really good. Although I don't understand why you'd be building settlers this late game. We've actually got now our envoy, so I'm just going to store them until I need to use them. I'm probably going to go to another Dark Age at this point as well. How many turns have we got left? Is it going to tell me how long's left? Where is it? I don't know how long it is until the clock runs out. Hold on. Oh, 10 turns. Okay, so it's that thing here. That's kind of cool. I like that. I didn't even notice it. So there's 10 turns until the era potentially ends, which would be nice. Okay, let's have a look here. Civics. So we're all the way up here. Again, I'm behind a lot of them on culture, but I'm trying to catch back up. We've just got all these. Oh no, we're just at these points now, aren't we? These ones are researched. So we've got conservation, which gives us some envoys. We've got mass media, which will get us a governor title, or mobilization, which will give us more territorial expansion. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm going to have to probably get 2 of these before I can even research ideology, which is going to be a bit awkward, or capitalism. And I probably want to get there so I can actually unlock these. So let's just get this. And let's see what we can get. Cool. Oh yeah, builder. Builder, builder, builder. Where are you, builder? There we go, 4 turns. Not too bad. So I was thinking trying to build stuff is like, what's the best course of action to... What city has the most production? She wants to give me ebony, 1 gold per turn. Oh, I give her ebony. Yeah, go on then. I don't really know why I'm giving her open borders, because she gets influence over me because of that. But, you know what? Screw it. We have a great person. Who is he? It is a great writer. James Joyce. Oh, okay. I can deal with that. So actually quite far ahead on great writing compared to everyone else. Nice. So let's get that. We can now put them into certain areas. So let's just go over here and
every life is many days.
Get some work. And I'm just trying to remember how this works, so I'm going to have to go... You want to put 1 into each settlement, so I'm going to have to go to this one next turn. We actually got a envoy as well for that, from Valletta, for completing a task with them. Nice. Alright, so we're going to send James Joyce all the way over to Tenyaka. When the turn kind of goes over. Come on. Let's move. Alright, go there.
One by one, they were all become...
So I get 2 write-ins, which is nice. Okay, so this one's done. How are you doing? We're really good at amenities. Factory's fine. We could get an armory, but I feel like I need to just keep going for more science and getting caught back up, because, again, I do feel like I'm behind quite a lot. Oh, I can actually get spies now, which might be a good thing to have. No, keep getting research labs. Go, go, go. Get the research up. Because this campus is almost done, so that's going to boost me up some more, so I'll be up to 256. Uruk is just beaming away with science at 62.
Chief incalculable,
which is nice. Okay, so we've got some natural... Oh, we've discovered uranium. Okay, where? So, 1's here. Looks good. Got another one. Okay, so can we get rid of 1? Where's the next one? Oh, there's 1 there, 1 here. So there's 2 right next to each other. Wow, I'm so happy I took the settlement now. Okay, where's the next one? Underneath one of these districts, by the looks of it. I don't know which one. I think it's under the science district. Okay, so people are going to get very much irradiated. And there's 1 here. Oh, that's really good. So I can actually get plenty of uranium. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so what do we want? But I haven't actually got I ain't got pikemen yet. Did I just skip that entirely? Is that like a dead end culture? I think it's a dead end one that you can only get. Yeah, I never really like the idea of getting dead-end stuff because it just seems pointless, because it doesn't lead you anywhere unless you need to deal with maybe cavalry at the time. Right, what do I want to go for next? So, I think the next idea is to get... tempting. So tempted just to beeline straight for that. Because I can get it, but I just need to get advanced ballistics. Let me get... I mean, we got destroyers. If I get electricity, I can get submarines. I get a power plant, and I also get a seaport. And then I can also get aluminium resource. And I still need to go through this. So if we go this way, we get to research steam ironclads, and we also get marked from movement units, and then we can think where we go from there once I've gotten electricity. I think because I'm that far behind now, I'm be able to catch up a lot quicker on most people, which is good. What we got? So, Cristo, Redento, good thing I didn't start on that. And yeah, we've got the uranium, and there's a city that needs more housing, which is this one, Nipper. So he can work on probably a neighbourhood next turn. Oh, not next turn, 2 turns time. Although saying that, the growth rate of that city is 34 turns till growth anyway, so it's not like I have to worry about it too much. Oh. I'm just surprised how much uranium I've got in my cities. Normally, I struggle to get any kind of natural resource at all. I mean, you look at oil, they're all kind of nearby, which is good, but I didn't get any coal. The only coal that I've got is off this city-state. Which I've been given off them because I'm allied with them. But I've got no real coal in my area at all, which is just weird. Okay, so this settlement is now finished. So let's get... what do we want to work on next? How are we doing? So we're fine on the terms of population size or housing. We could go for the industrial zone. Wing it into... where could we put it? Up here? Next to the uranium, and that would give us actually a boost when we actually turn that into a mine. Plus we've also got this mine here, so we'll build it there. Actually no, might be good actually to build it here or here, simply because the fact that it's next to the mine in uranium anyway, plus it's then next to, yeah, get that one out of the way. What is that? Is that a farm? Yeah, put it there because I probably want to switch a tile around, and this city can have a few extra tiles because it's a bit kind of stumped off at the moment. Okay, so how are we doing? Build up. So let's get you to here. So this guy only gets 4 charges, which is a bit of a bummer, but it's because I got rid of the card that gives me extra charge for building them. But normally if I didn't have Liang there, I'd only get 1. Oh, I'd only get 3, so I get extra 1 anyway. So I can get this uranium, this one, and then hook up this one down here as well.
The human race have been gainers by the march of
let's produce that iron. So that gives, wow, 7 production. Holy crap. That is a lot of production. Okay, Nipper, you've now finished what you were doing when you are stuck on population size. So let us, let's put you, yeah, on one of these tiles. So let's put you here. Put a neighborhood right there. That'll work kind of nicely. We're just 1 point away from getting into a normal age, which I think we should be able to do. There is 5 turns left. So once I think I get some more uranium, be kind of good. I'm trying to think of an easy way to get them. Oh. Ooh. Wow, look at what she's offering me for all this. And no, you're not having uranium. Get your own. It's always a thing, like, do you give them when they can actually then potentially use against you at some point? That's always a kind of, you on a sticky ball, do I give it to him or do I not? I'm like, no, you're not having it. Okay, what's just finished? St. Basil Cathedral? Okay. Let's get this mine done. So this only gives me, I guess the extra production I get is from this, and then the this over here. And then we want to go all the way up and get this uranium. Okay, so you've now finished. So let us get a... How are we doing? We're fine on most of this stuff. We probably want to get a neighborhood built up. So if we just take over a tile, like one of these ones. Oh, this one gives 6. Yeah, we'll use this one. This would get rid of the farm, but I feel like it's a good thing to get right now because it gives me more population. More population means more tiles you can use, more specialised buildings you can focus on. Population is a big thing in this game, if you haven't really noticed. The bigger your city is, the more tiles you can handle, because each population can work one tile. So if you've got a city that has only, like, it has like 20 tiles, but you'll have a population of 10, it only means you can work half the tiles, which is not very good. But if you have a population that's got 20 tiles and you've got a 20 population, then it means you can work every single tile. So you're not missing out on anything. You're using a city to its maximum efficiency. Okay, so we've just finished the one up there. So now we could go for computers, which would give us a drone. We could go for flight, advanced flight, which would give us bombers and fighters. Or we could go for rocketry and get a seaport. I probably want to go for this one. So we get advanced ballistics, then straight to nuclear fusion, which will then give us a Manhattan project, and then we can start building nuclear bombs. And then eventually we can get the nuclear submarine, which would be very good. Okay, how are we doing here? So it's still building, which is good. We've got the university next turn finishing off. We got a new great person. We got a new great engineer. City provides 1+ peel, 20 tile. Any tiles it owns. Oh, wow. So that one would be pretty good to go on the coast. Coastal tiles are really good to improving your appeal. So let's just do that. Right there. Because appeal improves on tourism. We've got my archaeologist now. So let's send my archaeologist out to get some lovely tiles. So let's grab you. What do we get? So we can have somewhere from Gilgamesh or Montezuma. Let's get Montezuma. So I get an axe. Wow, look at that. It's more like a... It's not really an axe. It's more of like a pickaxe. It's got a pike on the top and then a... It's probably called something else, not an axe. I think it's like a pole axe. Because it's got... You can stab people with the pike at the top. Okay, cool. So I need to then send him over to maybe here and get one off me. And then head over this way into the barbarian territory and maybe get some off there. Okay, so you've now finished that. What can we get? Spy? Should we get one? Spy would be a good idea. Oh, actually saying that, neighborhoods. Let's kind of get you in here. So let's build that. Get rid of that wood. Okay, good. So Tex Coco has finished what it was doing. I feel like I want to get a bank just to kind of boost my money up a little bit more. Because it gives me +9 gold, and then I could get a stock exchange for +7 on top of it, so that can focus on that for now. And we're now actually into a normal age? Yeah, because we're in a dark age at the moment, which is actually not helpful in terms of loyalty. I'm actually losing quite a lot of... It's the reason why my civ's not doing as well. When you go into a dark age, it's not very beneficial in most cases. So it's a good thing I've just got to a normal age now, so I should see everything boost up massively.